Hello, my name is Joshua, and today I am solving the intermediate algorithm scripting problem, DNA pairing. And so for this problem, we have a string of letters, a DNA strand, and what we need to do is return a two-dimensional array with each letter of the DNA strand needs to be paired up. So, for example, G needs to be paired up with C, C needs to be paired up with G, and G needs to be paired up with C. And let's say if we have like a T, then T needs to be paired up with A. So here, G, C, G, if that's our input, yeah, so then we'd have an array with G and C for the first character, and then for the second character it would be C and G, and for the third character it would be G with its pair C. Okay, so we're gonna have four different if statements, A, T, C, and G. So but first, because we're going to be manipulating our string, we're going to use, I want to use slice, and so I need to make str equal to an array dot split. Then we can do a for loop, or actually first var empty array is equal to, so this, it's going to be a two-dimensional array with arrays of pairs, right? So the pairs are going to be pushed into our empty array. Now we're going to have a for loop. It's going to loop through our string. Okay. And now we're going to have the four different if statements. So if str I is equal to C, then var new string str equal to str dot Okay, so we're going to create a variable called new str, and new str is going to have the value that is the character that is being sliced from str. So we would basically set new str equal to C, and then we can do dot concat G. So that's going to be the pair. We're going to pair C with G, and we're going to use concat to do that, and concat C and G together in the array. Because remember, slice creates a new array. And now we have an array with C and G, right? And we're gonna push that array into our empty array. Okay, so empty array dot push. new str. Okay, so let's test this. Console.log. Console.logger function call and return empty array. Okay, cool. So yeah, it works. So we have C and G. So it's looped through our string, and once it got to C, it took that, put it into an array using slice, concacting that with its pair value G. So basically now all we have to do is copy and paste this because 4 times, because we're going to have 4 different test cases. So C and G, G, then C, A and T, T and A. Alright, so yeah, it works. GC, so here we have our input GCT, and we have a 1 2-dimensional array with 3 different arrays with that have the matching pair of each character in our input. And yeah, so let's run the test, and it works. Cool, it passed. And that was intermediate algorithm scripting DNA pairing. And by the way, the reason we just copied and pasted our code is because we already had our test case for when the for loop iterated through a C value, but we also needed to test. We also needed to have if statements for when the for loop iterates through the G and A and T. Okay, so yep, that was DNA pairing, intermediate algorithm scripting DNA pairing, and the next challenge is intermediate algorithm scripting missing letters. That is for our next video. Thank you for watching, and